Members, we are moving to file item 42.
When state lawmakers wrap up work at the state capitol Thursday, some will head to this upscale resort in Napa. There, they'll meet with tech industry advocates for the 5th annual Technology Policy Summit. Tickets start at $10,000 and go up to $35,000 for anyone who wants to moderate and pick a panel topic.
It's why people are very cynical about politics and politicians.
Robert Harrell is the executive director of the Consumer Federation of California, a group sponsoring a bill that would regulate cryptocurrency in California. The group also supports a measure that would crack down on social media companies that knowingly addict kids. He says none of the organizations representing consumers can afford to attend an event like this.
None of the parents whose kids committed suicide because of social media addiction and bullying can afford that. So it's an echo chamber, and it points out the fundamental unfairness and the imbalanced way in which consumers and consumer protections, privacy rights take a back seat to big tech money.
Event organizers say here at the resort there are no formal plans to discuss any specific pending legislation that would hold social media or tech companies accountable.
An independent group called the Foundation for California's Technology and Innovation Economy is hosting the two-day event. An agenda shared with KCRA3 shows panels will focus on climate change, helping small businesses, building technology in underserved cities, and cryptocurrency, among other topics.
Clerk will open the roll.
This event comes during the final few weeks of the legislative session, as several tech and social media accountability bills hang in the balance. As of Wednesday afternoon, it was still unclear how many lawmakers will be there and which technology groups will be represented. Speaker of the Assembly, Anthony Rendon, told us he won't be attending.
I'm aware of it. I saw a news story written about it a couple of weeks ago. I've never attended any of their events. I'm not attending this event, so I'd rather not comment on it.
The foundation is separate from but works with the state legislature's Innovation and Tech Caucus, which is led by Assemblyman Evan Lowe. He confirmed he will be there. In a statement, he said, in part, educational policy summits play a key role in educating legislators on many issues facing our state. Some may mischaracterize this as a one-sided conversation, but this is about policymakers partnering with the innovation economy on how to make California a state that supports growth for future generations to come. In Sacramento, Ashley Zabala, KCRA3 News.